Hi everybody, my name is Joshua Goldstein, licensed acupuncturist and Chinese medicine practitioner. In today's video, I wanted to share with you 3 acupressure points that you could use to alleviate your stress within a minute or less. So stay tuned. So what I like to do is share with you the 3 acupuncture points that you can use to help alleviate your stress. You can do this anywhere, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, whether you're standing online, and it's something really easy and simple that can help you get some reduction of stress during stressful situations. So what I'm going to first do is show you where the points are, and then I'm going to run through the routine, and you're welcome to follow along with me so you can get added benefit. The first point that I wanted to share with you is a point on the top of the head. There's a group of 4 points called 100 points meeting or 100 convergences, otherwise known as Bai Wei. It's basically at the very top of the crown of the head. It's very similar to the crown chakra in yoga, and there's a group of 4 points, but I want you to find it. I would just have you take 4 fingers, put it on the top of the head, and basically go out a little bit from the center. And then those are the 4 points, and you're stimulating all of them just by using your 4 fingers. Think of it more as an area, and by stimulating this point you can feel more focused, more relaxed with the proper type of stimulation in order to help you deal with your stress. The second point that I wanted to share with you is a point on the center of the sternum. It's called chest center or tan zhong. The way to find the point is basically take the first 3 fingers of your hand, either right or left, and press right in the center of the sternum. And you can exert some pressure there. This helps open up the chest, deepen the breathing, and help get more circulation to the heart organ. The third point that I wanted to share with you is called inner gate or pericardium 6. It's found 2 finger widths down from the wrist crease in between the tendons. This is the same famous point that they talk about for the nausea point, but the area can help open up the chest, relax the stomach and the esophagus, and can work really, really well for alleviating and taming the stress. Now we're going to head into the actual routine itself. Part 2. What we're going to do is take our fingers, we're going to put them on our head, and we're going to exert like a pumping action. So it's going to be press and release, press and release. And how much pressure? Well, you don't need to do a karate chop and break wood, but you just want to do a little bit of pressure so you feel it. It could be more subtle than heavy pressure. It could be a light pressure. The key here is in the pumping action. You press and then you release, you press and you release. And while you're pressing down and releasing, you're not taking the fingers off of the head. The fingers are always remaining in contact with the head to help continually stimulate this point. It's like a wave action. And you're going to do this for about 30 seconds. And then what I have you do is take your fingers into chest center. And while you press, you're going to simulate and stimulate some deeper breathing. So take some deep breaths. In, release, and then press and exhale. Inhale as you press, and then just release the finger tension as you exhale. Inhale and press. Exhale and release. Inhale and press. As you on the exhale, just let go of the pressure on the fingers. Again, we're keeping the pressure on the sternum. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and press. And exhale. Inhale and press, and exhale. Great. Let's move on to the third point. The third point, inner gate, you can use either side. You get to choose which side works best for you. So if you're a righty, you could press your left. If you're a lefty, you press your right. If you get bored of that, you can always switch it up. So what we do is we take the 2 fingers in the middle part of the fingers, we put it below the finger crease, and it's somewhere in this area. You're going to take your 2 fingers, wrap them around the front on the tendon, and on the tendons, and then you're going to put the thumb on the back to work as support. And you're going to do a press and release, press and release, and you're going to press and you're going to release. And while you do that, try to stimulate some breathing as well. Now notice I have 2 fingers on the point, so this kind of goes over the entire area of the point. So we are stimulating the whole zone. So even if you miss the actual point, you're still stimulating it. So you're going to press and release with some breathing. Now, for the third part, I like to put this all together in a very simple routine that you can do. And you can follow along with me. So we're going to take our fingers, we're going to make a little clump of dirt, so to speak, put it on our head, and do some breathing. Press and release, press and release, press and release, press and release. Make sure you do deep breathing. Press and release, that's 6. Press and release, press and release. And we're going to do 2 more. Press and release, press and release. That's a total of 10 press and releases. Next, we take our fingers, put our fingers on tan jong or chest center, and you're going to press and release. Breathe. Breathe and press. Exhale and release. Breathe, press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now for the fingers, we can take our 2 fingers, wrap our thumb around the back of the wrist, put our fingers on the wrist, and we're going to press and release for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that concludes the teaching on 3 acupressure points for some instantaneous relief. As you go through it now, you can actually see how you feel with it. Maybe you're down a notch or 2. That's exactly where we want to be. It's fabulous. And again, you can do this anywhere, anytime, but to make it a regular practice. And as you do it more, these points will become more responsive, meaning they will get into that they will stimulate the points and the circulation much faster to the chest, the heart, and to the head. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Again, my name is Joshua Goldstein, providing you some stress relief that you can do at home. Thank you so much for watching.